Greetings, welcome to another episode of Man Cave Meals. Today we're going to have another little product review of the BBQ Guru Party Q temperature controller. We're going to have a quick look at it, and then we're going to put it on one of the Kamados and cook a Boston butt with it overnight and see how it does. So let's get started. Here we have the contents of the package that I ordered. We have the BBQ Guru Party Q temperature controller. And on the back side we have the battery compartment and the connector for the temperature probe. And the first thing I saw about this that I didn't care much for is that there's a screw that has to be removed to access the battery compartment. I think this thing would be a lot simpler if it was just a slip-off battery cover, but it's not. It's not a huge deal, but you're going to need a little small Phillips head screwdriver every time you want to get to the batteries. I also ordered a fan adapter that fits my grills. This particular adapter will fit either one of my ceramic Kamados. It'll fit the Kamado Joe Classic or the Big Joe. It came with 4 Energizer AA batteries and then the temperature probe that we'll be connecting. So now I'm going to show you how the fan adapter fits into my Kamado and how the Guru connects to that adapter. Okay, to fit this adapter in my Kamado Joe Classic, I just need to slide the vent door open, slide this adapter into the track, and use the little adjustment flap here to get us a good snug fit. And then we just bring the door back and put it up flush or pull it a little bit over the door, and then we'll just be sliding in our Guru right into the vent and pushing it up in there good and snug, and then it will sit and just hang from the adapter vent just like that. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to connect our temperature probe and put the batteries in, and then we'll fire up the grill and get this guy started and let it go to work. Okay, I've removed the Party Q from the grill. I'm going to put one of my fire starters in here. We're going to get it lit up, and we're going to let the grill burn here for a minute or two, a couple of minutes actually, with the lid open to get this fire started before we start connecting the Party Q back up, and then we'll be right back. Okay, I have connected my Maverick ET732 probe here and my BBQ Guru Party Q probe right there, so it can monitor, the Party Q can monitor the pit temperature, but I'll also be able to monitor the pit temperature remotely as well. So now that we've got the grill going, I've got it heated up to about 130 degrees or so. We're going to go ahead and close the lid and hook the Party Q up and get it started. Okay, now that I've got the Party Q reconnected to the grill, I'm going to switch it on, and you'll see that the Party Q is reading 144, 145 degrees there, and you hear the fan come on. So we're going to set the pit temperature with the up and down buttons. We're going to set the pit temperature to 250 degrees. And that's all you have to do, is just use the up and down buttons to set your pit temperature. And we'll let it go and see how long from here it takes us to get from 150 up to 250. Okay, about 10 minutes into our process here, the Party Q's gotten the pit up to 250 degrees. So I'm going to start my kitchen timer, and what our objective here in this test is going to be is to run this pit at 250 degrees for 14 hours or so. As you can see, it's come up a little over 250 there. It's going to take it just a little while to settle in, so we're going to monitor it. Our outdoor temperature at the moment's 34 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's supposed to get down in the mid-20s tonight. So this should be a good test of the performance of the Party Q, especially in cold weather where battery life could be an issue. So we're going to let the pit stabilize here for an hour or an hour and a half, and then we're going to come back out and do a lid open test and see how it behaves with that. So we'll be back. Okay, we're almost 2.5 hours into this test. 2 hours 26 minutes. Our Party Q is sitting right at 250 degrees. The fan only comes on very rarely. As we know, the Kamado is very efficient. It's holding its temperature very well here at 250. My dome is showing 250, and the Maverick is showing 34 degrees outside still and 250 degrees inside. My top vent setting for this is very tight, and this vent needs to be set this way in order to keep the draft from pulling air through the fan plate down at the bottom and keeping the grill from getting too much over temperature. As I've been looking and reading and researching this setup with the Party Q, one of the things I've been reading is when you want to open the lid, you want to keep your temperature from spiking when you open the lid. The Party Q does not have the technology built in like some of its big brothers do, like the DigiQ and some of the higher end BBQ Guru equipment. It does not have a sensor that's detecting when you're opening the lid. It just does not have that technology at this price point. So when you're going to open the lid to this grill, you want to turn this Party Q off. And when you close the lid, you want to let the temperature stabilize back up a little bit before you turn it on. So we're going to let this continue to run, and like I said, I'm shooting for 14 hours and see how well it holds our temperature, you know, right at the 250 degree mark. So we'll be back tomorrow around lunchtime to have a look at how this demo and test is going to finish up. Okay, we've been going just over 15 hours now, and everything's run very smoothly. The Party Q is still set at 250, and it's been holding there very steadily for the entire 15 hours that we've been running. My dome temperature still sitting right at 250 degrees, and the Maverick's reading 57 outside now, and it's reading 255. They fluctuate a little bit one way or the other, but everything here has run very well. I've been very impressed with the test. We got down to 26 degrees overnight last night, so everything looks like it's running really well. I'm very happy with the results. I can't really imagine a more simple setup to control the temperature in the Kamado. This I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but this setup, is the setup for a Kamado grill. They make these adapter plates. The BBQ Guru company has adapter plates to fit just about any kind of grill you'd want to put a system like this on. You can put it on a Weber kettle, you can put them on Weber Smoky Mountains, and all sorts of other grills and smokers. They have this set up for just about anything you could want. So that being the case, I think we're going to wrap this test up. We're going to call it successful. I'm very happy with the product. Maybe sometime I'll do a similar review on my other temperature controller. I also own the BBQ Guru DigiQ II DX, which is a little more advanced than this one, but I have a second adapter plate like this to use on the other Kamado, and with this controller I'd be able to run both at the same time, each with its own controller if I wanted to. So I think we're all set for temperature control. So with that we'll wrap this up. Until next time, Man Cave Meals.